Good morning and welcome to day 7, morning session of 28 days to a new consciousness. And we begin right now, hosted live on the Awaken the World page. It's early in the morning. We were up this morning about 6:45 or so, and it is quite cold. It's about minus 16 out this morning. It's very still. I like going out in the morning briefly, take about 10 minutes, and the birds are just beautiful, and the things are just beginning to come to life at this time of day in the depths of the winter. And I love hearing the little birds. They always amaze me that they can spend all night out there in temperatures that would leave us dead. And they're so tiny and so light. You know, we live in a world I always say there are no miracles. Why? Because it's all miraculous. It all is. It all truly is. So I want to say a very wonderful good morning to Michelle this morning. Michelle, I don't think I've seen you be with us before, but welcome. Nice to see you here, and I hope you're enjoying the 28 days to a new consciousness. So today, we're going to plant something else in our awareness for the day, for the whole day, and that is the realization that the world is not as it seems. And this sounds a little trivial, but this can really help you with relaxing your hold on what you think reality is, okay? And I see Susan is here as well. Good morning, Susan. So nice to see you as well. Namaste to both of you. And oh, wonderful. That's great, Michelle. I'm glad that you do. And so this seems a little trivial, you know. We're talking about the world not being as it seems, but it's really not. And this goes a long way to help loosening the clinging to this physical realm. You know, if we were to use Buddhist terms, in terms of Hinduism, we're going to recognize the world of nature, recognize the world of Prakriti, the natural world. Now, as I said, it seems kind of trivial, but this will really help you today. Everything you look at today, I would like you to try to keep in your mind that despite what you see, it's not really as it seems. And we're going to take, for example, a typical piece of furniture. So you have a coffee table perhaps in your home. That's one thing we don't actually have. But assuming that some of you have end tables or coffee tables, you can look at the end table and you can look at that coffee table, and it is quite solid. Go ahead and put an object down on it. Bang your head against it if you want. It's a solid object. It's the same as the walls in your home. But when we look deeper and deeper and deeper into the wall itself, or that coffee table, we find indeed that as we get deeper and deeper and deeper and we shrink ourselves smaller and smaller and smaller, that coffee table, the same as the wall in our home, the same as all physical objects, is mostly empty space. And within that mostly empty space, there are particles dancing in and out of existence at near the speed of light. Now, what have we done? We haven't changed solid. We haven't said that there's nothing solid. What we've done is we've grown our wisdom and understanding of what solidity is. We know that there is something beyond the material that is holding that object together. Why? Because it's mostly empty space. And the particles within there are moving so fast, there has to be something containing them. Something holding them into that form. Some sort of agreement that there's going to be a coffee table. Now, our eyes, you know, we're talking about our eyes, about perceiving a coffee table. Our eyes perceive the tiniest percentage of the light spectrum. Our ears hear a small range between 20 and 20,000 cycles, roughly. There is so much more to what we would consider reality before we even step into the realm of the spiritual. All the world around you can be used as a constant reminder that nothing is truly as it seems. This is the realization that Shakespeare had when he said that all the world's a stage. We are but the actors in a play. If you took a look at that little post I put regarding the Bhagavad Gita, and we had talked about that briefly yesterday as well, we are here as data collection vehicles. We are literally gathering experience, but we are not separate nor different than the one, the whole, that sea of consciousness itself. The message for today is it doesn't matter whether you look at a table or a door or an animal or another person or a tree. Allow yourself for a minute to see more deeply. Allow your imagination to open up and imagine yourself traveling within, shrinking and going within that person, the tree, the coffee table, and seeing the infinite space, the constant motion, and that indeed there's really not anything solid that should be able to be grabbed onto, and yet there is. All around you is a wondrous expression of the truth of our oneness, of the wholeness of us all. It is available in every single thing you pick up and touch, everything that you would sense with your ears, anything that you would even taste. The food that goes into your mouth is made of these same particles that are flickering in and out of existence, that have no set place where they are solid and observable. This is the wondrousness of our existence. It really is. And I want you to take this to heart today, just to hold it within your being, that no matter what you may see, no matter what you may hear or feel or touch or taste, there's something so much more. And in that vast empty space, 99.999% empty space, pretty much everywhere, we have all the magnificent forms, all the beauty we see, all the physical functioning, all the evolution. And by some magical agreement with the whole, that all the parts of the one have together, you and I included, we all agree upon and manifest this physical universe in harmony with that creative consciousness. Hold this in your heart today. In every encounter, in everything that you do, everything that you see, be willing to accept that things are not what they appear to be. That you are not what you appear to be. Allow this to go with you today. I hope it serves you. I wish you much love today, a peaceful day. Namaste to you all. We will see you this evening for our evening session. Again, our love from both myself and from Kelly.